Looks like I finally figured out how to set up the YouTube shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. So that it doesn't need me to do extra steps to actually start the stream. Oh, for fuck's sake, 2003. That dumb thing where it wants me to calibrate, but it's got everything all completely jacked up so it won't actually work. You know what I hate about Charlotte? I always go looking in the wrong place for my setups.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,500 in seconds.
Your setup.
You're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
Okay. I went looking for, my Ronnie setup. I went back on Charlotte.
I'm gonna try Ziggy's. His seems to be always pretty decent. I don't know. I'm gonna watch this heat and then I'll get in there.
.089.
The Ronnie setup's not terrible, but probably not long.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000. In second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
Damn frog in my throat.
$34.135. 33.939. $33.696. $33.799.
She's too loose off the 2 and too tight off the 4. There's not a whole lot I'm able to do about that. Other than just fucking man up. $33.668. Start text message. Let's go see what that is. Probably something pointless.
33.686.
Whoa. Oh, there's a hole in the wall there.
New player.
Dog, you see that? What does? I don't know if I should even bother practicing for this.
Practice, Doug.
What?
Doug, you need practice.
Damn. I was just looking. Apparently, you can't set a push-to-talk in OBS to a wheel.
Would now be a good time to release my Eddie DeHaan spotter pack?
That was the perfect time. So how you been, JB?
Doing so great.
You're not, or you are? I couldn't tell.
I'm doing so great.
Are doing so great. Alright.
Doug, look at that snap.
Hold on, man. I'm doing a tire run at Charlotte. Snapchat from Alex Cougar.
I'll put those there. What am I, an idiot?
Oh, Doug, I'm back now thanks to your Snapchat. Oh, my game just crashed.
That's not ideal.
Here we go. Back. Doug, not good.
No, Doug.
Cool, Doug.
Huh?
Doug, it looks like that truck was gonna hit whatever that flying thing was.
Yeah.
I get the distinct impression my mother is trying to hold two conversations in her text at the same time and just sent a message to somebody else to me. Boy, that woman. But sometimes. JB, out of curiosity, what kind of steering ratio you like to use around here?
I am running 30.
Okay.
That's what the fast setup has.
Yeah, the couple of sets I was running had that, and I did not like the way that felt. I've been running stuff in like the 24 to 26 range.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear
Okay,
of pit
that
lane.
fucking ambulance is floating. Come on.
Okay, merge when you can.
Wow, whatever this setup is hot garbage.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds.
Alright, well, whatever that Ziggy setup was that was in the pack, I can't even fathom how you would try to drive that. Just go straight for the fence. Lord. Let's try this other one before I just go back to what I liked. That seems to be about on pace with what JB has.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
What kind of wedge you got in your car?
I'd have to check the setup that I liked. This Ziggy setup's only got 40 pounds, and I'm gonna say this one's better than the other one is.
Oh, I'm at negative 130.
Well, I don't think the Ziggy setup's gonna be the way to go, but I'll try to give this one at least a lap, and at least made turn 3 on an out lap. The other one went straight into the fence at 120 miles an hour. I mean, the one I liked was, oh, what is it? It's in the setup pack. It's also in the folder for the track we ran in the GM63s. It's like the Charlotte _70 R or something like that. I mean, this Ziggy setup's not great. This one's better than the other one, but I don't like this at all.
30.
Yeah, it ran a 33.8, so it's not terrible, but
3.
it doesn't... Wow. What is this brake bias? Put on the brakes and lock the rears. Alright, let me look at the setup I like and let you know what it's got in it. The setup I liked had 65 pounds of left wedge.
Thing.
Member joined.
Oh, Zachary. Hello.
New player.
Hello, partner.
Hello, partner.
Hello guys.
Damn, I'm loose.
Yeah, JB, I'm running a 26-to-1 ratio. That feels much better to me than those high ones like the 30s. I have a fucking stroke trying to say it. I will say that what I'm starting with the setup I'm running is I'm loose off of 2 and tight off of 4, which is not a good combo.
I'm the exact opposite.
Interesting.
There are really only two of you in there?
Yep.
At the moment, yeah. Alex is watching dirt racing. Ziggy usually shows up 5 minutes of the race. Phil's asleep on his sofa, I'm sure.
Everybody else is
And we have no idea where Tony is.
Tony misunderstood and went to work because he heard we were running at Lowe's.
Ha 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 ha.
Hey, Christian's in here.
Updates.
Yeah, they did some shit
Yeah.
with the Camaros and the next-gen cars, and that seemed to be about it.
All they did
And
was
why
apply the
couldn't-
low downforce to Darlington.
So,
And why couldn't that wait for the build in 2 weeks?
is one of the series supposed to be running Darlington soon?
2 weeks
Are you
ago?
mad about an update?
Yeah, I don't know. So Zach,
I
I
just think it's
downloaded
dumb.
the beta branch for Convoys.
Oh, and how did that go?
I just downloaded it and booted the game up once to make sure it looked like it worked. I haven't tried it because I don't have anybody to try it with yet.
I see.
The one thing I'm hopeful that they'll kind of do some tweaking to where you're not required to have at least the same cargo DLC as the host, because that's a little weird. And I don't know if you have any of the cargo DLC, so I don't think you'd be able to join anything I host, because I think the only DLC
I
I
have some
don't
of it.
have for ATS is the steering wheels.
Is there a way to view DLCs that I have?
If you right-click on it in Steam and go to Properties, I think it's in there somewhere.
DLC. Alright, I have Arizona, Freightliner, Cascadia, International Lone Star, Kenworth, Mac, Nevada, Peterbilt, Volvo, Western Star, New Mexico, Oregon, Forest Machinery, Washington, Heavy Cargo, Special Transport, Utah, Classic Stripes, Idaho, and Colorado.
That actually might be all the cargo packs. You might just be missing the one thing
Because I think I bought them when they were on sale for
you
like
don't
$1
have
or something.
You don't have like the Goodyear tire thing, and you don't have the steering wheels, right? Is that all you don't have?
Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have those.
I never bothered with the steering wheels. They didn't seem. Oh, look, Phil actually made it this week. I think
Didn't you just like uninstall certain things?
You might be able to do that, but I don't know if that breaks the game or what. the post only implied that it was cargo and map DLCs that were issues, so you know those wouldn't even be any issue. What I'd like to see them do is kind of do what some other games do. I'm trying to think how to phrase this. How am I trying to phrase this? I mean, Truckers MP does a good job with it as is. Like, if they just adopt that system where Kevin hits a fucking invisible wall thinking he can go to St. Petersburg or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, I have that DLC. Crunch. So I bought a fan for my room, so hopefully that eliminates some of the perspiration tomorrow night.
I don't know, you'll be sweating. It's indie, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know. And it's a high participation week. Like everything is either going official or
seeing
splitting.
go official in the middle of the day. It's like, oh lord, that means we can pretty much run whenever we feel like it.
Well, 4 splits yesterday split, so, and then 2 had 25 and 26. Actually, 3 had 24 or more. The only ones that didn't go official were like the 8, 10, and 12, whatever time iRacing uses, which probably like 8 a.m. Eastern or something.
8, 10, and 12 would be 3 a.m., 5 a.m., and 7 a.m. Eastern? Or is that Central? No, that's Central.
Yeah, it's Central. Yeah, you're off by an hour. Because the Indy Road runs on even hours for Eastern time.
Oh lord, I wonder if my mother's gonna get that. She's talking about the friend of ours that her car died last week. She just put a deposit down on a RAV4. And I just made the joke to my mom, I don't know, it might need a lift kit. I really bet my mom won't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
A lift kit for an SUV? You don't know what that means? You see them in your parking lot all the time.
Well, I don't really see SUVs lifted or Honda. I see trucks, like 2003 diesel trucks.
You don't want to see a RAV4 with like a 20-inch lift?
I want to see a lifted Accord.
I have a hunch if you Google lifted Accord, you can find one. In fact, since I use Steam
yep,
browser.
There it is. Oh yeah.
Straight to Google.
Oh yeah. I'm like 90% certain this is probably
Holy
from our
shit!
campus.
Some of these are really shitty. Some of them are somewhat tastefully done.
Well, one of these is a picture of some kind of hatchback with tractor tires on it, and Red Green is driving it. I do my homework. I'm debating if I want to do it tonight or tomorrow.
Skip it.
Just do it tonight
Oh,
while we're
okay.
racing Delta Sun. Which one are you looking at, Zach, that looked weird? I'm looking at just the Google image results here.
Just the one I sent.
Oh, I can't see that.
Kim, that's not lifted enough for me.
Holy fuck, okay. That's a Chrysler 300 that appears to have been bolted to something else chassis-wise and seems to have what I'm gonna guess are 36s with low-profile tires. Don't know why that's a thing.
How much do you guys know about transmissions?
That it's bad when you do whatever Daniel Suarez did to his.
Okay, you can stop talking now. Does anyone here know what a synchronizer is?
Yeah, those things I blow out of the transmission when I don't shift right.
And why? What do they do?
They match the RPMs. They
Sort
basically,
of.
they basically there so you don't have to heel toe a fucking modern gearbox.
I don't think so. I don't think that's necessarily what they do.
Well, it's one, the
Not their
ones in my
primary function.
that's the function I care about in the ones I have. That they spool the transmission up to match the engine when I start making it meet the fuck, you know, when I always get thrown because the clutch is engaged when you release the pedal, but my brain says it's engaged because I'm engaging the pedal. You see how that fucks with my brain?
Yes, the clutch is engaged when your foot is off the pedal.
Yes, which is weird because when you
think pedal down, engaged.
Yes, the brakes are engaged when you push the pedal down.
Oh. Yeah.
But yes, as you engage the clutch, it spins up the transmission to match the engine. It's what the synchros are supposed to do. At least that's my understanding.
You know that kid that played the drummer on School of Rock?
Yeah,
He did.
Oh my god, how'd you guys know?
It was all over Twitter.
Yeah, we have Twitters and we're not dead.
Unlike him.
No, I wasn't going to go that far.
Yeah, I saw that and I'm like, I don't even remember what character that was. Whatever, I'm moving on with my life.
So, my table partner was a no-show today, so I got to take apart and reassemble a transmission all by myself. We did it. It was a fucking pain in the ass, but we did it.
What was it a transmission out of?
A 2004 Mustang.
Ooh, was it a Mustang that already hit the crowd, or?
One of the best Mustangs.
It was just a donor transmission. That's just what it was out of. It was a T500.
I'm gonna be honest, JB. I think my favorite Mustang's probably the 66 or the 67.
Oh, fuck it.
I didn't really like, you know, the... I'm trying to remember, 05 was when they did the facelift to retrofy them? Or was that earlier? I thought that was 05. Which would put
I like
the
the 98 Mustangs.
That's actually right in the gen where I absolutely hate them. Was it 06 that they did the facelift?
Yeah.
I like the Mustang too.
Yeah, the Mustang too. Now there's a shitty car. I don't know, those 90s and early aughts Mustangs I don't like. They also, no matter what engine they had in them, they always just sounded hollow to me. Frankly, I didn't particularly like the facelift when they first launched. As they started to sculpt them, they look better now than they did when they launched the facelift.
All right, let's poll the crowd here. When discussing current trends in manual transmissions, Technician A states that 6- and 7-speed transmissions reduce fuel economy because of the weight of their extra parts. Technician B says that some manual transmissions are shifted by internal solenoids and do not require a shift lever. Who is correct? A,
Neither.
B, both, or neither?
They're both
Neither.
idiots.
Oh, Tim. Paddle shifters.
Oh, Lord. But that's not shifting by itself. You still have a manual input.
Well, yeah, but what actually shifts it in the transmission is electronically controlled.
I see what you're saying.
You're hitting the paddle and it's sending an electronic signal to the solenoid.
But that's not what it said, unless I misheard you. What I heard you say is...
some manual transmissions are shifted by internal solenoids and do not require a shift lever, being like an actual shifter mounted to the transmission itself in the center console.
I somehow heard something about they shift by themselves. I'm like, that's not a manual transmission anymore. Okay, no, that's fair enough. That nonsense about... First off, have you ever seen an H pattern that had more than 6 speeds in a car?
No.
Like, I think I may have seen a Ferrari once that was a 7-speed H pattern, but, like, 8 gears is more than you probably need.
Well, automatics now are going to those, like, 6 and 7 gear transmissions so they can better match the engine RPM.
Or they're CVTs, which are fucking terrible. Although they're getting better, but, like, those Nissan CVTs are trash.
Still better than having a dual clutch. At least a Ford dual clutch.
Well, anything's better than having a Ford transmission. At least the Nissan transmission isn't actively trying to kill you.
Hey, look at me, I'm clutch 1. Hey, clutch 2, let's go to 2nd gear. Nah, I don't really feel like it.
I'm trying to remember the Top Gear joke that Clarkson had about some car he was driving. It's like, it's a great car, but the transmission's terrible. That you tell it to shift and it just sits there for a minute like, am I a toaster? Am I a flower pot? Oh my god, I'm a gearbox!
I mean, dual clutch transmissions are cool, and they are really, like, if they work properly, they're really good, because you can shift way more efficiently with them. But
yeah, you can do near seamless shifts with it.
Yeah, and I don't really notice the shifts too much, other than going from first to second gear. Like, if I'm on the highway for like an hour, and then I slow down and stop, and then gotta go from first to second gear while still accelerating, like, not just rolling up to a stoplight or something.
So
It feels like I'm doing a burnout. It feels like my front tires are slipping, but they're not. It's the transmission. It's just like, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what I'm doing.
This may just be a thing about the way I drive, but when I'm decelerating, I don't use first gear.
I mean, I drive an automatic, so...
I only use first gear to accelerate. When I'm decelerating, that first gear is just too short to want to put it in for anything but a panic stop.
Yard sale, turn 3. Oh my god, bro. Is that a brake rotor?
I will tell you what, though. One thing I do know about transmissions is the thing I did to mine on Monday was not ideal, but wasn't catastrophic. So I went to jam it into third, accelerating onto the highway. Apparently, my left foot had already said we were in third gear and started to come off the clutch pedal before I'd actually engaged third gear. So I got a nice little bit of before I jammed my foot back down and got it in gear.
I'd like to drive a manual, but I don't know.
Well, if you're ever here, I'll let you drive mine.
Well, if I learn to drive a manual, then I want to buy an RS.
Well,
I kind of would rather have that than a Mustang.
I'm going to point out, you'd be buying pre-owned now, but also...
It's fine, it's cheaper.
I would also say you probably would like to drive something else first before you jump into that.
Nah. Give me a Mustang GT 500.
Yeah, with twin superchargers.
Sure.
Drag tires.
More the better.
Weight reduction.
All right. Here's another one for you. When discussing overdrive gears, Technician A states the typical ratio is 0.7 to 0.9 to 1. Technician B says the typical ratio is 1 to 1.
I have no idea. What was the last car that was sold with an overdrive? I mean... My gut tells me that overdrive would be closer to the 1 to 1 ratio, but that's probably wrong. I don't know much about ratios outside of 2003.
In the Mustang transmission I took apart, it had first, second, third gear, which were gears. Fourth gear is just a direct drive 1 to 1 ratio. Fifth gear was the overdrive ratio. So the output shaft is then spinning faster than the input shaft to give you more speed with a reduction of torque.
Huh.
So that would be A, 0.7 to 0.9. Yes.
Yeah, see, the closest thing in any of the cars I've ever driven to overdrive is just called downshifting to third. Because I tell you what, especially if I got like a second person in my car on the highway in fifth gear, if you really need to giddy up and go, it ain't going to do it in fifth gear. Fourth gear it might.
Oh, shit. The best score in baseball is back.
0-0?
No. It's, the Cubs are up 3-0 on the Pirates. If you can figure it out.
No, I'm not following.
Well, think of a scoreboard, think of the team's logos, and then think of the score.
I got it.
Yeah.
Waiting for Tim to get it.
Tim should get it. He's a nerd. The, Chicago Cubs and Pittsburgh Pirates, and it's 3-0.
Dog, do you get it? Dog's in the middle of a 35-lap green flag run.
Ooh, what are you running?
I'm really not getting this. I'm even trying
Delta
to type
Sim.
it out, and it's not clicking.
Well, the
for
Cubs
me.
logo is a C. Pirates logo is a P. It's 3-0.
It's C3PO, got it.
There you go. You got it.
You'll see what my thought process was as I was typing shit in. I'm like, Cubs 3, and then they abbreviate Pittsburgh. It's just Pitt. I don't...
Oh, no. The logos.
Yes, I figured it out now.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be Shy Pitt 3-0.
That's why I was... Well, no, they usually abbreviate them Cubs because you got the White Sox.
Oh, yeah. It'd be like Chick 3.
Yes, now you see why I was confused. It's not as good.
CHC.
It's not as good as the old F1 ticker when you would have Button, Grosjean, and Perez running in order.
Oh, jeez.
You got that one, right?
Yeah.
That's reminding me I need to complain. I do not like that they're abbreviating Mick Schumacher the same way they abbreviated Michael Schumacher.
I think that was his decision, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't really like it because it keeps fucking with my head. I did not realize that Ralph's son is running in Formula 3.
It definitely wasn't Michael's decision.
Hey, we don't know how much of a vegetable he really is.
No, he doesn't make those anymore.
Oh.
Just like corners.
It was a ski slope, but okay. So, Zach, you have any thoughts on Eddie DeHaan and his jet ski saga? Oh, there goes Torres.
Must have been a damn good jet ski ride.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it happened in October and it just now came out. Like almost a year ago.
I can tell you for sure it didn't happen in Michigan.
Odd.
It is funny to me when I go to work. One of my coworkers does spend a large section of his time complaining about Gretchen Whitmer. I'm like, God damn, am I working with Kevin? All right, let's see what Alex can run. Phil's still not run a lap.
Alright, lap homework took me 3.5 hours.
Fun. Now, Zach, you did learn the reason why reverse winds.
Yes, because the gears are straight cut.
Yep, it's the closest gear you got to a race car. It's also probably why I've more than once been able to just jam it into reverse with the car rolling forward.
That's why I learned this when I was taking it apart, and I'm looking at the gears. We have to count the teeth and figure out the ratios and stuff. Now I'm like, which gear is reverse? It's a straight cut one. Oh, you mean the one here and the one here? Yeah, oh, okay. Wow, I get it now.
I'd always wondered about that, because I remember, like, in the Integra, that it had a really loud whine in reverse. I always wondered why it did that. And
reverse
now I know.
and fifth gear on this transmission are stupid easy, because reverse is straight cut and fifth is outside the transmission.
Is that because somebody missed a shift?
Oh, it's mounted out there.
Okay, it's intentionally outside the transmission.
I mean, it's in the under cover, but it's not like in the...
It's not in the gear cluster with the rest of them?
Yes. It's still attached. But...
Is it just me, or is Alex's splitter disappearing randomly, or is it just a shadow on it? I think it's just a shadow on it.
This dog sending me snaps 30 minutes ago for...
You've probably already seen it.
Was it the Brady Bacon flip?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's worthy to see again, though. I'll watch it.
So, who sponsors Brady Bacon?
Fatheads Eyewear.
I think Smithfield's missing an opportunity.
Mean Green.
After this year, they may be looking for a new driver. Brady Bacon to the 10 confirmed. So,
setup is awful.
Next session.
What setup are you trying, Alex? I can recommend the one I'm running.
Ziggy's.
Try the, what is it, like Charlotte 70R or something like that?
Okay.
Next session, I'm venturing off into the completely uncharted waters of automatic transmissions.
I'm running that with a 26:1 steering ratio and literally no other changes, which means I've got some room to tweak on this thing to make it a little faster. It's a little loose off 2 and a little tight off of 4, though.
Mine is like, that one that I was using is like really tight into 1 and really loose off of 2.
Yeah, that was what I experienced with the Ziggy. Well, one of Ziggy's setups was so tight in the 3 on the outlap, it didn't make the corner at 120, and I just threw that one in the bin immediately. Now, when you're learning about automatics, you're going to learn how DSG works?
Sure.
DSRL?
No, DSG. I'm trying to remember what DSG stands for. Hang on, I'll find it. Direct shift gearbox. I think there's also a second, yes. It also stands for Direct Shift Getriebe. Or direct shift gearbox. It just happens to work out that it's the same boat. But yeah, my mom's Passat had a DSG in it, and that was about the only thing that took that automatic from fucking kill me now to, well, at least it sort of drives okay.
All right, we got an 8 out of 10 on that one. I don't really understand the two I got wrong.
Well, let's see how little I understand them.
All right, when discussing the power flow through a 5-speed transmission when it is in first gear, Technician A states that power enters in on the input shaft, which rotates the counter shaft that is engaged with first gear. Technician B says that the first gear synchronizer engages with the clutching teeth of first gear and locks the gear to the main shaft, allowing power to flow from the input gear through the counter shaft and to first gear and the main shaft. Who is correct?
Oh god, Torres is stuck in the wall. Man, I feel like the first guy sounded right, but they're probably both wrong.
It's B only. The first one's right, though, because the input shaft goes in, and that power enters on the input shaft, and that rotates the counter shaft that engages with first gear. That's literally how it works.
Yeah, is he omitting something?
Potentially. I'm going to make a note and ask my teacher about that one.
And what was the other one?
One I understood a little less. Well, no, I think this one's... I don't know. So when calculating the first gear ratio of a 5-speed transmission, Technician A says to divide the number of teeth on the front of the counter gear by the number of teeth on the clutch gear. Technician B says to divide the number of teeth on the first speed gear by the number of teeth on the matching counter gear, and then multiply the answer from the first set by the second. See, that one I don't understand. I mean, maybe clutch gear? I don't really know what a clutch gear is, but I just assumed that they meant, like...
I've never heard that term before in my life.
Well, what you do to determine gear ratio, you take the drive gear, the driven gear, and divide it by the driven. And then to figure out the ratio for both, you do one for the gear you're in, for second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse, and then you do one for the input shaft on the counter shaft. Because the input shaft comes in and spins on the counter shaft, and that they rotate each other, and then the gears engage the first, second, and so on. So, like, what I did today, there was 43 teeth on the input, on the counter shaft input gear, and on the input shaft had like 23. So I did 43 divided by 23 times first gear, which was like 32 teeth divided by 15. And that got me like 4.5, I don't know, something 6 or something like that. I don't know, some high number, because it's first gear. It's going to have a higher ratio.
See, I thought you took the diff ratio and multiplied it by the transmission ratio. Because that's how 2003 works. See, I told you, all I know about gear ratios is from 2003.
I don't know, man. I'm sure there's a lot of ways you could do it.
Now, here's a question you probably can't answer. That's just such a stupid question I've never bothered to ask or look into it. Is the shift plate a physical thing, or is it something more to do with how the transmission actually works? Like, is there actually something in there, or is that just what it feels like?
What do you mean shift plate? Like...
Is there something physically underneath the boot that I can't see that is actually, like, putting an inhibit between third and first, for example?
What do you mean? It's like an H pattern?
Yes. But
yes.
There is actually a physical shift plate in there.
Sort of. At least on the transmission I worked on today. So you have your shifter mounted up in the center console, and that goes down to a lever. A shift lever has a ball on the end of it that goes into another lever that's kind of L-shaped and has a little bowl-looking round thing, sort of, the ball goes into, and that's what moves it. And underneath all of that, there's like these channels with this cutout on it that keeps it from jumping from gear to gear, and a spring and a ball that kind of lock it into place. So that way, if you push it, you have enough leverage to shift it, but once it's there, it's not going to just bounce out of gear.
Yeah,
at least it shouldn't.
There is a physical channel that it is actually riding on.
Yes.
And that's in the transmission. That's not a thing up in the cabin that's just preventing me from doing stupid shit with the control end of it.
No, but I mean, some H patterns, they do have that cutout in the shifter.
Alright, that's what I've always wondered about. Like, I know this G27 shifter, but there's definitely like a piece of plastic or something in there so I can feel it. And I definitely know that there's something there that at least gives force, because more than once I've just had to, gone for third gear in my car, and gone when I go to push it forward, I haven't gotten it to the middle position yet, and I hit something, and then there's no shift there. And I just spool the RPMs to fucking shit because my feet are already doing the dance, when my hands are going, well, hang on, boys.
Any good pictures of it?
Now, here's a question that's just really kind of an ergonomic question. Why the fuck does Volkswagen think that reverse needs to be a push down under first?
So that's how Indy cars are.
I don't think that's how Indy cars are. For reverse in the Indy car, I think you hold both paddles and then tap the downshift. If memory serves. I remember it's a whole thing. Like, I think to get neutral, you pull both, and then I think you release and pull the downshift paddle to get reverse. It's like you see drivers get stuck when you can't get backed up. It's because they can't get it into reverse. It's really kind of silly that they haven't just gone, guys, maybe we should just put a fucking button here somewhere that just selects reverse.
It's like Jimmy Johnson.
Like in the Civic was a 5-speed. And it was basically set up the same way as my G27 shifter, where it had 6 positions, with right and down being reverse. That made way more ergonomic sense, because if you went for reverse and missed, you were going to be in 4th or 2nd. Probably 4th. You try to roll backwards with the amount of throttle you'd use to roll backwards and reverse in 4th gear, you're not going anywhere. You're going to immediately stall. Whereas in my Jetta, it's a push down under first, which makes it really easy to put it in 1st gear and think you're in reverse and then plow into something. Because the second you start coming off the clutch, you roll forward and hit something because the car's going to move.
Ooh. Off topic for a second. Tim, are you going to buy Pokemon Brilliant Diamond?
I might.
Or are you going to go with Shining Pearl?
I don't think I ever played Diamond or Pearl, so I'll probably buy one of them. But much like when we got to Sword and Shield, I was like, I don't know. Like when they were colors, that was real basic
if
for me.
If they did like a remaster like Emerald on the Switch, I'd probably buy a Switch for that. That was like the last one that I played. Emerald
was the kind of plus version of Ruby and Sapphire, right?
Yeah.
They did
Sapphire's one I actually had, but Emerald's
they
like
actually
pretty much the
remade
same.
Ruby and Sapphire for the 3DS.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
And it's still, and I think IGN's still complaining there was too much water.
Fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, funny, were remakes of Red and Blue, but they like completely changed some major ways the game worked. Yeah, I don't think I ever played either one of those. I think that was the gen. I think I skipped that gen, and I skipped both Black and Whites.
Yeah, I don't like Black and Whites either.
Funny. But I do miss when it was easy. Red, you want red or blue? Red. I like red. All right. Gold or silver? Ooh, I'll get gold.
What was
Ruby
the very
or Sapphire?
first one that came out that was terrible? Was it like green or something?
So in Japan, the original was red and green. When it came to this country, we got red and blue, and then yellow came out simultaneously, more or less, in Japan and America.
That was one where Pikachu followed you around.
Yes. And then after that was gold and silver, and then what was the third one for gold and silver? Was it platinum?
Yeah.
I never really played the
Sapphire
third one.
came out.
Yeah, then you had Ruby and Sapphire for the Game Boy Advance, and that had Emerald, which I know my brother always played those third ones, so he would have, you know, whatever one I didn't have and the third one. I'd usually just play the game, you know, once on the version I had and not really be all that worried about it. I think the only one I ever got anywhere near close to catching them all, my red version, I have 149 out of 151. I'm missing, I think, 2 Pokemon from the Safari Zone.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah, those are the ones I don't have because it's a pain in the ass to get them. Like, I have Pokemon in that game that you're not supposed to be able to catch because I caught Missing No. So I have a few of those.
What setup are you guys running?
I believe Alex, did you make any tweaks to that setup?
I went back to Ziggy's from the Discord and made a lot of worthwhile changes. If you'd like it, I will send it to you, Tony.
Please, sir.
can I finish this lap? I just want to see if the tweak I made is
No.
good.
Oh, JB! No.
Sorry, Tony.
Limit 70. Keep
not
it
see you.
under
You pointed it into the
5,000
sky.
in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit
My
lane.
car's gold.
Your car's white.
Okay,
My
merge when
bad,
you can.
dude.
Come on! Alright.
Now, Zach, I still am trying to decide if I'm going to buy the new Pokemon Snap or not. It looks like fun, but I keep thinking, oh, that way I'll have something to play when I'm at my parents' house doing laundry. I'm like, that's a really sad reason to buy a game.
I mean, that's pretty sad. Just get your own washer dryer.
Yeah, that's not really an option in this apartment.
So move.
I am considering doing that at some point, but
Move into a washer and dryer.
there you go. It also there is something nice about like getting to go home and see the dog at the very
Here's
least.
a spin on the front stretch.
Well, I don't know. The old dog's out now, so we're just not going to care anymore.
It makes
Here's a
Goldie's
spin,
day when I
turn
come home and
four.
do laundry. She's just fucking ecstatic.
Are we not allowed to create folders in TeamSpeak anymore?
That
I
shouldn't be
was.
an issue with that. There's already a setup server.
And
I was trying to
there's a
create
Delta Sim folder.
I was trying to create an individual track and it said insufficient permissions.
34.099.
I'll have to look into that. Shouldn't be doing that.
There you go,
Tony.
bud.
Huh?
Go into Delta Sim, there's a Lowe's
Oh.
folder now.
Thank you.
I guess I have permission. Oh, your server group guest, that's why.
I can fix that.
Thank you.
It'll have to wait until after the race, but I'll fix that.
Thank you, sir.
Did you get it?
Is it a try?
Yeah, is it in the Lowe's folder?
Inside.
There's two in the other, in like the main folder, and I don't know
Clear
which one is the
inside.
good one.
34.366.
Wait, is that Hogan in the Why Are We Even channel, Tim?
I believe so, yes.
I'm surprised Tony hasn't had a comment about my avatar yet. Then again, I don't know why people click on those things.
It's because we have anxiety and have nothing else to click on.
We're all traumatized because of Dan's.
Porn?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was traumatizing to you?
Come on in.
Yes.
Tony, do you like a
Practice is
loose
over.
setup?
Come on in.
I like it when it bottoms out, that it actually turns better.
I think, actually the setup might be pretty good. I just went up a degree on the spoiler. And 25 pounds on the wedge. 25 pounds more of wedge. Let's see what we get. Oh, dog, how'd you run a 33.2?
Dog, I'm just that good at this game.
Remember, three of us have to say we're ready. Or he won't go. Oh,
Well, that means I have
apparently not.
time to top off my drink.
I died Dr.
No,
Kill.
you don't. Drivers, they just went.
Fuck drivers.
What's the final car count for this?
5.
5?
Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Didn't you guys like just run here like last month?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yep.
It was 2 months ago.
Hey, Doug, we do have
There's-
376 lap at Bristol coming up, though.
Oh, no.
I like how Talladega's fucking flag stand on the exit of 2.
Oh, dog, bad news. I went to Aldi and they did not have a mac and cheese pizza.
No!
Okay, here comes your first
Or
time
Nashville
lap.
hot chips.
And wrecking.
That's definitely not good.
Hey, what else is good is that it's going to rain all day Friday and be in the upper 50s.
Oh, that sounds
Just
lovely.
erase that.
That does not sound like
Tape
Langland
on it.
weather.
Sounds like comfortable weather to me, though.
No, I want to go to a racetrack. I don't want our second rain out in the first 4 weeks of the season. Our season's only like 3 weeks long anyway.
God damn it, it got tight.
One more lap.
But lap John.
33.940. All right, there's the checkered flag.
Man, that would have been much faster had I not hit the wall on the exit of 4 at the end of lap 1.
Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit
Alright,
lane.
the homework notes are done. Since about half those questions are going to be on my test next
Okay,
week.
merge when you can.
I think I need to lengthen first gear.
Also, having done minimal work on transmissions now, that one change would probably take a while.
Thank you, partner.
Oh, I always figured our gearbox changes in 2003 were like a joke.
I mean, I'm sure they have like an efficient way of doing it.
Probably
more
did have
so
some
than
sort
a
of quick
passenger
change, but yeah.
transmission. I mean, the quickest way.
There's a recent NASCAR locked down the gear ratios.
First pit box, right?
There is a pit line, and then the first pit box is way after. Kind of wondered.
Like way.
So Zach, I've always wondered this because I see different terms. What is the correct term for a manual H pattern box that you don't need to use the clutch?
I don't know.
Because I've heard it called 3 or 4 different things, and I don't know if any of them is an official name. I've heard it called a crash box and a dog box are the two I commonly hear it used.
I haven't heard either of those terms yet.
I've definitely heard it used.
We're only like halfway through.
I definitely heard. Who was it? Is it Latart that referred to it as a crash box once on a race broadcast?
I don't know.
Man, this setup was great when I was running practice earlier, and now it's just not working. What the fuck happened?
33.998.
Funny, I think the pit started that white line.
I think you're right.
I think you're crazy.
But it just may be a lunatic you're looking for.
Hey, you're right.
That wasn't the next line, but it was the correct song.
33.934.
Did you guys listen to part 2 of the Andy Petrie episode?
Negative.
What do you think, Tony?
This is a good setup.
My only problem is it's like, it's floaty off of 3 and 4, and then it gets super tight.
33.869.
But it's quick.
Thank you, sir. I owe you one.
Only if you win.
Careful, dog. Tony's gonna send you 64 cents in the mail.
You think he needs a little bit of spoiling?
And spent $65 on postage.
Turn 4. 33.882.
Oh yeah.
33.741.
Damn, I did not win the Ohio vaccination $1 million.
Shocking.
No, there's 4 more. One each week for the next 4 weeks. Plus, of course, idiots in Congress put an end to it. I mean, it's stupid, but vaccination rate's up 33%, so I think it's working.
That's actually sadder than anything else.
People care more about money than getting
Being
vaccinated.
alive.
Well, yeah, I pretty much go to class. The one guy in class today was like, I shouldn't have to wear a mask because I have natural immunity. Okay.
Tim, I'm coming in.
Be the stupidest thing I've ever heard anybody say in my life. And I've heard a lot of stupid things from a lot of stupid people.
Including us.
Yes. Well, apparently today everybody was pissed off because the school sent out an email that was an anonymous survey that they were asking if you've been vaccinated. You didn't have to participate, but they encouraged you to because the number of people who are vaccinated on campus, basically, it was implied to the faculty that if the campus students and faculty were 70% vaccinated, that the county would drop the mask mandate. It wasn't official, it was just implied, and that's why they're sending the survey out. Well, people are pissed off about that. Because they're like, well, DeWine said on the 2nd they're going to get rid of the mask mandates. We should get rid of it now. And Like, okay. Get vaccinated, it's free. Anyway, so that was the talk of the class today.
We're waiting on the rest of the field.
I do like in the last week, it feels like all the officials have suddenly decided maybe this did start in the lab, and I really don't know why.
It's going to be a while before we know for sure
Yeah,
what
I just
exactly
started,
happened.
Like, they spent, it felt like all last year, like, no, this was natural, it didn't start in the lab, there's no way that could have happened, and all of a sudden, like, everybody's like, I don't know, maybe it started in the lab. Biden's like, we need to investigate. I'm like, what the fuck happened in the last week and a half that we suddenly changed our mind?
I always thought that it did come from a lab. I thought that was like the first report.
No, I think the very first thing was, this did not come from a lab, you're racist if you say it did. Like, that seemed to be the narrative for a while. I was really confused by it.
It came from the chimpanzees, like AIDS.
No.
Use special code Chinese virus to get your brand new T-shirt.
Oh Jesus!
I'll be doing that later. Thank you. Good luck, driver.
Good luck, dog. Good luck, Tim.
Good luck, dog.
And that's
Ready
it.
now.
No luck
Going
wished
green.
upon anybody else.
Good luck, Tony.
Good luck, partner.
Pit car 10.
Good night, Moon. Oh, I think they're supposed to be like, oh yeah, okay, it's raining outside, so
Green
there's not
flag,
going to
green
be
flag. Green, green,
any
green.
visual of the total lunar eclipse tonight, whenever that's supposed to be.
I don't think it's visible that far east anyway.
Well, good. Fuck them. Fuck the moon. Moon's a bitch. I don't need no moon. Not like if we just blew up the moon, that the oceans would flood or something.
If we blew the moon up, bad things would happen.
Still there.
Because the moon would be dead.
And gone.
Clear.
I imagine it'd be really dark at night.
I mean, it would be just like, you know, a new moon every night.
36.404. Still there. Stay low.
Yeah. I don't know. That'd be
Clear
even less
outside.
light.
Still don't have any heat in
bad
these
adjustment.
tires.
I'll go down the jacker.
Hit my car too much on entry.
Whoa! It's there.
It's the
Inside.
It's
Stay
there,
high.
Tony.
You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. 33.52.
I never liked running draft races at tracks like this because the front stretch quadruple thing, it always feels like I'm blocking people, but I'm not.
Clear
It's just kind of the
inside.
line you run.
my car's fucked up.
Only 78 more laps, right?
The wedge in it.
There we go.
Sorry,
Whoa.
Tim, I was in the learning stations.
34.001.
Good now, Doug.
Whoa!
It's good to know everybody else is skating around too.
$33.497.
God, I hate the draft here.
What physics are these?
CTS.
CTS.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go.
Oh, you're running cup the whole time.
I think it's kind of like...
That was GN63 we ran.
Like, did you hit the wall too?
33.463.
I didn't hit it that hard.
Looked hard to me.
60s, you'd be dead.
Like, my car's not really sure what it wants to do right now.
Neither does Alex. It's-
Outside. Clear outside.
Problem is, I don't think it's going to get any better than what it is now.
I'm just glad that, while that visually looks like it juts out, I don't think physics-wise it does.
33.419. You're in fourth.
I don't know, that transition out of 2 gets me every
Yeah, like the
time.
car, like, dips and then just takes off.
Yeah.
Perfect out of 2. Out of 4, I'm... hellacious.
My car just never sticks in 3 and 4.
$33.334. Car outside.
Holy hell.
Sorry, Tony.
There's a spin on
Where's
back
the
straight.
yellow?
Keep low.
Oh, it's okay. I'm done though.
Keep low.
I
Clear.
made one mistake.
$33.947. Okay, you're in second.
Very end of that opening.
I'm shocked that didn't draw yellow.
Well, good luck, guys.
Sorry, Tony.
Oh, damn, you did catch the gap, didn't you?
It's my fault for not practicing.
Sorry for the setup.
No, the setup was fucking rigged.
How dare you not dedicate time to a video game?
Yeah,
Did you go to work today?
yeah.
Yeah, see, that's your first problem.
33.
See, I was
The
worried
The next
that
car's
you
the leader.
misunderstood that we were racing at Lowe's and you had just gone to work.
No, I've never had that problem yet. Thank God.
I'm at the
Member
wrong
left.
lows.
I'm at the wrong track. So
33.3.
Alright,
At least
so-
I don't have to worry about fuel strategy now.
Yes, if there's one person who could go 80 laps on a tank, it'd be Tony.
I mean, I am in map 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this thing's mint off of 4. It's just super loose off 2.
Inside.
Int? Are we doing that
Clear.
now?
Huh?
Are we doing that now?
I think so.
Like we can say like it's a Linux match.
Inside. Still there.
Side by side for second place.
Clear. 30.
Doug McDonald.
928.
See if I can beat my one Cuphead boss of the night.
You know, it's kind of crazy to me thinking about it. When these cars raced, my dad was 10.
Your dad was 10?
Yeah. Yours was too at some point, I'm sure.
Nah, I don't think so.
What, is your dad like one of the clone troopers that they were artificially aged and died by 8?
No, I don't think he got that old.
Inside.
Uh-huh.
33.483. Keep high.
Doug, what spoiler are you running?
Stay high.
Great.
Clear.
BRB dog, while I try not to wreck Tim and talk at the same time.
My car is insanely loose there.
68 dog.
Oh shit. Like I got 58.
I'm running a 70.
I had it at 55 in practice.
You should have driven away then.
I know.
33.426.
We're running like completely opposite setups, but we're both still super loose.
Is Ziggy holding on back there?
Yeah, he had to get around Torres.
I tell you what, at least we're not dodging roadblocks like we were the last time we raced though.
I didn't run here last time, I don't think. I watched Dog run on his stream. No wait, I watched Tim's stream. Never mind.
It was good practice for that dumbass in the IndyCar race in Atlanta though, so...
How'd that go?
Jesus Christ, that guy definitely cost Zach a win. And whatever brought out the caution once he started pitting cost me a chance to win.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that guy needs a lobotomy.
Dude, I'm tighter than a ring of Elysium going into the corner.
33.5.
You're tight in too?
Yeah.
It looks like you're loose.
In? Hell no, I'm tight.
This is the start. It looked like you were loose.
Yeah, I was.
Probably because the tire wear set to like 900.
Oh, and I'm only running a 55 spoiler, 58.
I really don't know
Feels like-
how you're hanging on with that.
Feels like parking it going into 3.
Yeah, I have this fear of getting right up behind something because I nearly wiped us all out on the start when I lifted.
33.274.
Because I just got right up behind you and had to lift. When I got out of it, it wanted to spin. It does not like an extra lift.
We're gone from Ziggy.
Good, excellent. Jeez, they're just laps where my car never turns in there.
I feel like this is what the Cup Series is like right now. The cars are too hard to drive, so you can't pass anyone.
33.404.
I had no confidence that it actually cut there.
I had no confidence in Phil's car to cut there either.
33.491. Clear. The next car's the leader. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside.
Well, I tried.
Stay high.
Still got a chance.
Yeah, nah, I don't have a run on the high side here.
Stay high. The next car's the leader. Clear. Car inside. Still there.
Ooh, I thought he was getting loose, and I thought you were
Clear.
getting loose. Oh, and
No,
then
I
a
was
CJ
tight
hit
as
the wall.
shit.
34.006. Car inside. Clear inside.
I almost think being a little higher off of 2 helps with that transition. But it may just be that it removes the threat of hitting the apron. Oh, he had to lift.
Car inside. 33.579. Keep high. Still there. The next car's the leader. Clear inside. Car inside. Keep high.
If only there was a little bit more grip
Clear
up there.
inside.
We'll be making a pressure adjustment.
Like if that very high line had a little BR grip, I'd be able to get that move done on him. Oh, here's a wall.
Car inside. 33.
I'll see if you can get him.
Bill streaming?
Clear inside.
Probably.
I don't know.
Zach could probably tell us if he's got his sunglasses on.
At night. Without any milk.
Without salad.
Oh,
Whoa, bye, JD.
The next car's the leader. 33.5.
damn it.
Okay, we're back in third.
Dang
Keep
it, Todd.
hustling. Back in third.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Well, that helps, I guess.
Wow. Thought I was gonna clobber him.
So did I.
33.768.
Ooh, this is not good.
Your tire's gone.
No, I'm able to flat foot 1 and 2.
Did you hit something?
33.768.
What'd you hit?
Outside wall. Sorry, I slid through the grass. Sorry, I couldn't brake.
That ain't good.
Oh shit.
I noticed Ziggy ain't come back, so I think his internet died.
Oh. 33.706.
Alex, I got about 10 laps of fuel.
Yeah, I got 11. I don't know. I'm not gonna try and pass him because I can't.
Just let him punch a hole for you.
Yeah, kinda.
God damn, I got tight there.
Try not to wreck him when he goes in the corner. Softer than me.
34.010.
I feel like I have a really good car at turn 1, and that's about it. Oh yeah, right front's yellow.
33.778.
We're getting there.
33.729. Stay high. Still there. Clear. Inside. 33.785. Keep high. Still there. Stay high. Clear inside.
There you go.
When I saw you get that high, I figured you were going to be slow off.
30.
He's braking so early, like it kills my whole rhythm when I gotta go in the corner and then like hover over the brake pedal.
I'm not braking there, but he doesn't brake about where I lift. Because I really got to get the thing checked up to get at the point.
What a run.
.298.
How are you going to pit, Phil? We're going to pin you to the outside. Pin him to the outside. Do it. Don't let him pit.
This is gonna be wild. He's just gonna let him go.
Outside. Stay low.
It's a shame we weren't closer, Alex. You could have kept him from pitting.
Car inside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear. Looks like
That
we're
got a little
running low
tight.
on fuel. As that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in. The leader's pitting now. 34.693. Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third. Good job.
I got about one more. Not that it matters. Ain't nobody behind me. Man, I could be running a lot more tape. And I noticed the tape I added in practice didn't stay on it.
We're
All
gonna
right.
add some tape.
That's why you should use name brand duct tape.
33.959.
I have no idea where to
Almost
brake.
out of fuel. You're gonna have to come in for a splash. Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. That car's a lap down.
I think I braked a little early, but I made it.
.191.
What if Christian can make it to half?
He rode for a while.
He's clutching.
Go, go, go!
Well, I'll need a
Don't
can
go
at
over
the end.
70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. We'll give you 1 can of fuel. Okay, merge when you can. Inside. Clear inside.
Man, these tires are cold.
We're in trouble if he can go to halfway.
I'm perfectly happy if Christian can go to halfway and kick our butts.
3.886.
Now he's gonna kick my butt.
It's Phil I'm worried about. If Christian wins, good for him. I don't want to be beat by Phil. In case it's an issue for your setup, Alex, I was so loose leaving the pits I nearly spun as I merged.
33.527.
Well, unfortunately, mine's going to be even worse because
Inside.
I pitted too close to the wall and couldn't take
Clear
both sides.
inside.
Fuck. I mean, the lefts weren't too worn. You might be alright.
I'm actually tight.
The leader's pitting now.
I will get there if you give me a couple of laps.
1-6. Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third. Good job.
I'm kind of in the spot where I want to pass him for one lap just to get the lap lead. But I'm perfectly happy to ride behind him and reach fuel economy. But I think it's going to be a can and 4 tires for me either way, because what you're saying leads me to believe 2 is a bad idea.
33.419. The next car is the leader.
And frankly, that pit cycle, oh geez, Phil, tells me, oh, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone.
Keep low.
He saved it. I don't know how.
I don't know how he saved that.
Part of the reason he saved that is because I dragged the brake not to hit him. Something I'll note, Christian lost a ton of time just because I think we were going faster on new tires.
Yeah.
That might be
No,
something
just-
for us to keep in mind at the end.
No, it's because Christian was running really slow. He was running like 34 ones trying to save fuel.
I mean, that's what I was running in the draft, and then we came out and even that last lap was faster than that. I was running 34 ones behind you.
When he got to the lead, though.
Oh, wow.
Because he was clutching when he got to the lead.
I mean, it might work. I have a hunch he's going to try to make it work here. He's got not very much to lose.
Yeah. Only problem would be if we can get too much of a gap on him. Because we've already gapped him by like a second since he came out of the pit.
We'll lose more than that on the pit stop, but yeah, he might get caught before he even runs out. If he runs out. Yeah, I'm not really all that worried about saving because I figured if I'm going to take a can and 4 tires. Might even take a can and a half just to be sure, but I think a can will leave me a little more neutral. I'm not the Dale Earnhardt style neutral.
There's the cross flag.
That was the interesting thing I learned from that podcast. When Senior said he was neutral, he meant he was loose.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. Granted, at the same time, aside from a few N4 arcade setups, I'm not sure I've ever driven anything I would have actually described as neutral. Most stuff I drive I would describe as tight, but just a skosh, just that comfortable tight.
71.
That tight where you know if you really need to, you could sail it off in there a little deeper and you won't back it into the fence. That's kind of the way I like it. Just got no drive in 3 and 4.
33.378.
So JB, how bad was your damage?
I'm running 34s right now. Second time I wrecked myself out of the lead at this track.
Did you do it in the 63 race too?
Yep.
33.461. Inside. 33.569. Stay high. Stay high. Clear. .433.
Now, Alex, let's not fuck up our final pit stops and let Phil win. Especially not next race at Texas World, which I think is actually in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
World, are you fucking kidding me? Skipping that shit.
What? Why not?
Fuck Texas World.
He hates
Why?
Michigan.
Doug, I've never even seen you run Texas World.
Oh, you ran
Because
it
he
at
hates
BP
it.
like 4 times.
Doug, you ran the draft version of it.
What's the difference?
I'll be honest, it's probably going to be a draft race with these cars.
I mean, we're drafting here at Charlotte.
Oh, but BP, it was like a super speedway, like grip hacked, so you could run 4 wide.
Oh, like Orange City?
Maybe. I don't remember.
Is it kind of like Orange County Fairgrounds?
I was wasted.
I'm really gonna miss having left side tires when we get to that last pit stop.
Just don't get too close to the wall the second time.
.600.
Now, Alex, given that situation, you may want to consider the strategy I'm looking at doing and short pit.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too. I just don't want to do it right in front of this guy.
No, my plan is here in about 6 or 7 laps. I was going to let you guys go and pit with 20 to go. I think if we let Phil think he passed us naturally, and then the third one of us peels off quietly, he might not notice for a couple of laps.
33.939.
Like if I just put in a lift early instead of going in hard here, wow, he still doesn't get me.
Keep high.
Now he does. And now I go for the crossover, reckon.
Well, now we're losing time to the 71 and to Torres.
I'm not worried about the 71, and Torres is playing the fuel strategy game, I'm willing to bet. So
Well,
if he's going to beat us, it's not really going to matter what speed we do.
I think he pitted the lap after me, maybe 2 laps. So I think
Yeah,
he can,
I don't think he's going to make it, but
I think he can get away with a splash or a half a can, but I don't think he
Next
can.
car's the leader.
I don't think he can not pit.
118.
well, we'll find out here in 20 some odd laps.
I can't race to the end, so I need to pit.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not at all worried about the 71 because we've got the pace over him. We can just beat him on track.
He's staying with us.
33.598.
I can't imagine why. He says as he has to brake for turn 2 to not run Phil's ass right on over. I think Phil might be getting slower as the race goes. What are you running for tape?
65.
So am I, and I'm still really kind of cold.
What are you on the oil?
I don't worry about oil. It's water that you worry about. Water's below 200. I got like 30, 40 degrees. I can go up on the water before I Phil.
Car outside. Keep low.
I literally thought that was him
Still
putting up
there.
a pit message.
Stay low. 34.121. Keep low. Here comes the leader. Clear outside.
Oh, Ziggy made it back.
34.208. You're back in the lead. $33.949.
You alright, Doug?
Yeah, Doug.
Did you just pit?
Yeah.
Hey, Doug.
$33.998. We're gonna add some tape.
Alex, did you brake before or after Christian's skid marks?
20 laps to go. 34.069.
For the pits?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay.
How would I know they're Christians?
Well, I mean, they're the only skid marks there, but... Phil's coming in with me.
Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. $41.058. We'll give
He
you
forgot that he
1.5
was
cans
pitted
of
ahead of
fuel.
me and just lost a ton of time going around me, even though I stopped short in my stall. He's taking 4.
Go, go, go! Don't go over 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
Doug, did you take 4?
No.
How many did you take, Alex? 4, I'm assuming.
2?
Really?
I took 2.
You took rights only?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a bold strategy.
Well, we've covered both strategies, so
What the fuck?
we should beat
Oh,
The yellow
you
flag
just
is
blow
out.
up?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Race back to the
Did you just
line.
give Christian
Pit
the
road is
win?
closed. There's a spin in turn 1. Okay.
Probably from the damage you had in that wreck earlier if you were down on power.
2.02. Past the pace car.
I think Phil's the lucky dog.
Damn, dog.
Alex, you might want those left sides.
yeah, I was just thinking the only thing I don't want right now is a caution. Because I had a 10-second lead.
Well, once you caught Christian, you did.
Well, yeah, assuming you had a pit, I guess.
33.96.
Sorry, dog. I noticed we took way too much fuel.
I intentionally took more fuel since I was taking 4.
Hey, we blew a header. Gasket.
Is pit road open this time?
God damn.
Where's the pace car at?
Front stretch.
Oh, Phil fell out now.
Pit road
What?
is now open.
Probably a server's fault.
$34.492.
Dog, are you gonna take off?
What, dog?
Are you going to leave?
Oh.
Okay, dog.
What?
Well, dog, I think after this race I'm gonna get off for a while, and then I'll get back on later for ring of release.
Okay.
Unless Miller gets on and wants to play NBA.
He was due for a game with me.
Ooh. Whose game is first, dog? Probably yours.
Yeah, dog, I have to play 2 back-to-backs, dog.
Ooh, with
It'll
Miller?
probably be a while. No, Ian's weird.
57.148. You're back in the lead.
I wish we would just stem through user games. They fall within your 4. Because I do not feel like waiting, especially on Zach Miller.
Yeah, dog. Could take
Yeah.
forever. Well, we only have 5 cars left.
Yeah, I don't know how many laps Ziggy gets back and how all that works. Hey, there's Phil. Phil's the one that should be the lucky dog, but now he's like 6 laps down, so who knows.
Ziggy's 37 laps down.
Yeah, I don't know if, like, I don't remember offhand if they have the rule that they give laps back if you fall out. I feel like when I fell out, I got all but one of them back, but I also only really lost 2.
I think
don't
it's
remember.
We're going
I think
green
it's
next time
a,
by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line.
case by
1
case
minute.
basis.
Yeah, I mean, if you fall out and immediately come
0.280.
right back,
Stay
I'm
behind
way
the
more
pace
prone to say,
car
yeah, you
on the
just get your
outside
laps
line.
back, than if you fall out for 30 minutes. Like, I'm not bothering to give you all those laps back. We can work, like, maybe that should be what the rule is. Like, if you fall out and you're back within 5 minutes, we'll give you all but 1 back. If you're out for longer than 5, you're just SOL, dude.
Well, and if in 30 minutes or whatever, 30 laps, you don't even know if the guy'd still be on the same lap.
Yeah, well, there's that, too.
Back. Guess it starts on June.
Alright, I'm gonna go on green.
Okay. 13 to go.
Yeah, I think you're gonna whoop my butt
Get ready
here.
now. Going green.
Torres is pretty fast.
Pace car's in.
What?
So it starts on
Green,
I hear
green,
what you said.
green.
Guess what starts on June 15th?
1 minute 6.301.
What?
Jeez.
That's what dirt late models.
Oh god, we're doing that again?
35.742.
I think Phil got some of his laps back, huh?
There's a spin on the front stretch.
He just spun.
Ziggy Moonglow.
Alright, I was gonna say, it wasn't you, right, Alex?
No, I spun the tires bad on the restart because I had like a little bit of throttle when I started shift. And I got, oh crap, oh no, now I'm dead.
That didn't sound good. Phil drift up into you?
No, Phil just parked it on the bottom, running 16 laps down or something.
I don't think he lost that many. I think he's just one down. But we're far enough in that I don't think there's going to be any lucky dog for him anyway.
We got just 10 more to go. 33.558.
I'll try and slap that wall. And putting on more tape did help.
33.316.
Oh, for the longest time. Torres is wearing my mirror out.
I'll be your mirror.
33.315.
That corner. See him get catastrophically tight. I wasn't really gonna have to work for this.
33.225. $33.204. Inside.
Is
Keep high. Just 5 more to go. 33.416. Stay high. The next car's the leader. Stay high. Here comes the leader. Clear inside.
just getting too tight off the 4.
$33.761. 33.169.
I've got anything for him. Jeez.
Just 2 to go. 33.230.
Too tight off the 4.
White flag. 1 more lap to go. 33.294.
Good win, Christian.
Very nice win, Christian, partner. Good win, partner.
Thank you, guys.
There's the flag. It's over. Great job, buddy. Limit 70. Keep it under 5,000 in seconds.
Congrats on your victory.
Spent that whole last run looking in the mirror like, come on, I need him to start getting tight. And the whole time I'm getting tighter and tighter, and he wasn't getting it at all. I will say, I think I should have just started the race with 70 tape, because that was about perfect. Might have been able to do 5% more, but I don't think it would have helped me enough.
Wow. Sunday's F1 race was the most viewed F1 race on ESPN2 history.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, it was Monaco, but also a lot of them are on normal ESPN, I think, most of the time. So I don't know how many have been on ESPN too.
Last 2018 was 809,000, 2019 was 908,000, and Sunday was 934,000. 2018 and 19 they were on regular ESPN.
Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling.
Oh, dog.
You know,
I was able to get my first win as the user-controlled team.
dog. Win again.
Dog, I beat the Rockets.
Yummy.
Who aren't any good. Yeah, dog, yummy.
Hot, hot, hot. Oh, you got him, man.
Was that a Clancy's?
You betcha. Nothing crunches like a Clancy.
I mean, Martin Truex crunched pretty good.
Eh.
I'm watching this iRacing Dirt Late model race, and they're racing in like 80% fog.
Wait, what's happening?
Oops.
Oh, look, my Facebook homepage. That's a little more direct. Oh, wow.